Well, now you know everything about equivalent ratios.
Wait. They didn't learn anything about equivalent ratios.
So, what is an equivalent ratio? Well, the good news is it's simpler than you think. So just imagine you have two delicious pizzas. One is sliced into 4 pieces, and the other one is sliced into 8 pieces.
This pizza is a 1-to-4 ratio.
This pizza is a 2-to-8 ratio. I'd rather have 8 slices of pizza.
Mr. Hot Dog, these are both one whole pizza, just literally cut into different slices. So this pizza has 8 slices because each slice is smaller.
Now let's say you were to eat 1 slice from the pizza with 4 slices. That would be the same or equivalent to me eating 2 slices from the pizza with 8 slices. These are both equivalent because they have the same value. Although this is 1 slice and this is 2 slices, they each take up the same amount of space from each of their pizzas. Just one is 1 slice, the other one is 2.
So you would eat 1/4 of the pizza either way. This is called the value. These ratios are still equivalent because they have the same value. Now that we know equivalent ratios have the same value, let's practice some examples. Mr. Hot Dog eats twice as much as I do.
So when Mrs. Banana eats 1 slice of pizza, I eat 2. So I have to eat 2.
That's a 1-to-2 ratio. Now we're going to double it. So now I'm gonna eat 2 slices of pizza.
Wait, when she eats 2, I have to eat 4? No one should eat this much pizza, it's too much. Now we can make a ton of equivalent ratios based off of the number of slices Mrs. Banana eats compared to the number of slices I eat. For instance, we can double each side, which gives us a ratio of 4-to-8. I could also triple each side, which would give me a ratio of 6-to-12. I can quadruple each side, which would give me a ratio of 8-to-16. All of these ratios are equivalent to each other.
Just remember, equivalent ratios are equivalent because they have the same value.
Yes, so let's look at more equivalent ratios.
So we have a recipe and it calls for 4 cups of flour for every 3 eggs.
So for things to be equivalent means it has to have the same value as 4-to-3. So what if we doubled it? Now that we doubled our ratio, we have 8-to-6, which has the same value as 4-to-3.
But what if we needed to triple our recipe? So if we triple both our 4 and our 3, we'll get a ratio of 12-to-9, which has the same value as that 4-to-3. Now that you know how to make equivalent ratios, you try this one. On a hamburger, you'll have 2 buns for every 3 pickles.
I'm a pickle! Pickle! Pickle.
Well,
can you make 2 equivalent ratios to 2-to-3? And we're back!
so I could multiply my buns by 2.
But whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side.
So this gives us a
4-to-6 ratio. But we could also multiply each side by 3.
And what we do to one side, we do to the other. So this gives us a
6-to-9 ratio. Now you can keep everything equivalent. So I will be taking the same amount of pain as I did at the beginning of the video. Wait, what? Please subscribe, please.